Pozdrav svima, dobrodošli u novo izdanje emisije Oni vole Srbiju. Naš današnji gost je košarkaš FNP-a Džon Ojiako. Da ne gubimo vrijeme, idemo da ga upoznamo i da čujemo njegovu priču. Thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure. First of all, John, tell me, how are you doing?
Good. Feeling pretty good. Relaxed.
Okay. It's a free day today, so you can relax a little bit.
Yeah. The off day. Just unwind, chill, rest, recover.
You need this, right? Time to time, because basketball it's beautiful, but can be so heavy sometimes. So you need to rest a little bit. Rest your mind, first of all.
Yeah, I mean, it's tasking, like running, jumping, the mental part of it. So, but it's nice to just relax once in a while. It's pretty cool.
But while you're talking, you're always smiling. So I can understand that you really love what you're doing. They really love your job. But okay, we will talk about that later. You know, it's super interesting for me, first of all, to get to know your stories, guys, because you were born in Lagos, right, in Nigeria. So tell me more, first of all, about your upbringing.
I mean, it was pretty cool, I would say. Like, grew up with like my mom, my dad, and my little brother. So I just like a regular family, you know, wake up, go to school, come back. I wasn't playing basketball in Nigeria until like I was 17. So yeah, I had like the opportunity. Like, I was walking to class and some guy like saw me. It's not like some guy, but like, it's like a second dad now, right? Like, saw me. I was like, hey, like, you play basketball? Like, you pretty tall? Like, nah, I don't. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna get you like a I-20 or something.
Okay.
In the US. Took his number. He talked to my mom. Then like 3 weeks later, he go like to school or something. Then I went to the States, and that's how my basketball journey started there.
Well, sorry, how old were you at the time?
I was 17.
You were pretty old for starting basketball.
Yeah. I didn't know anything about basketball. It was like new. It was like a whole different world. I was just going to school. I was trying to be like a doctor at that point. I was trying to think about being a doctor, but I mean, it was easy to leave because the conditions in Nigeria wasn't like really that good. So I was like, okay, you go to the States, get a better life for yourself.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
Well, that's impressive, man. I mean, you never thought about that because generally when it's talking with you guys, with players, you were like, okay, I started when I was 10 years old because I was inspired by this, but not. You started by chance. So basically someone noticed you, that you were physically, do you have the predisposition to play basketball?
I mean, when I started, I didn't really know anything about it. I mean, so like, I wake up every day, try like ball handling, like shooting, just try different things. I didn't really have like a specific position, but I noticed like when I went to the States, I was fast, I was quicker than, because I used to play soccer in Nigeria, and I used to do sprints. So I was kind of like faster than a lot of people my height, and quicker. I had like better footwork. So it was just, everything started coming together by just working out. I just kept working every day. And I love working out. So it's kind of worked out for me. And I just saw myself keep getting better. And I think they put me like the 4 or 5 position because I was quicker than most of them at my size. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah. And you said you play soccer when you are in Nigeria, and a lot of people are playing soccer, football in Nigeria. You have guys an enormous and unbelievable talent for sport. And sometimes when I'm thinking, about Nigeria and some places in Africa, it's hard to live there. You don't have the facilities, but the talent, that's unbelievable.
Yes, yes. Nigeria is a great country. Like, there's so many hidden talents. Like,
Yeah.
it's insane. It's actually, for me, it's still like surreal to be where I am today. Like, the chance of me going to the stage was like 1 in a million. If I'm being honest, it was all God. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's so much talent, and the country doesn't have like infrastructure to like develop the talent, and it's kind of sad with how it is over there. But Nigeria is a blessed country. The people they're blessed. It's pretty cool.
I heard that many times, and you have a specific energy and you have a big heart.
Yeah.
And this heart that you have, pure heart, is helping you guys to develop.
Yeah, yeah. It's a loving place. I mean, obviously the hardship doesn't help, but like people are loving. It's like it's a vibe. Nigeria's a vibes.
We need to go to Nigeria, everybody. So you need to be a promoter of Nigeria. You need to go there.
For sure.
Sure, it's going to be the occasion for sure. But let's talk about another topic. So the States. How did you feel in that moment? Because I can imagine that you had a mixture of emotions, like happiness, but were you threatened, scared a little bit? Because it was at the new.
I mean, so like living in Nigeria, like at that point, it was 2017. I was happy in a sense, because I mean, my family wasn't doing that good. So like, it was more like a burden lifted off them. So like, all they had to do was take care of my brother. They didn't have to worry about me anymore. So on that part, I was happy. But like then going to a new country, it's kind of like, you don't really know anybody. It's like strange people, a strange place. I was there with one of my friends. Like, we were just always together. His name is Emmanuel. He ended up playing football. But like, we were just always together, like trying to figure things out on the fly. So that was hard. And we didn't have money or anything. So we're just like, I don't know, we're like trying to like just find food, go to like the dollar store, get like spaghetti, like $1 spaghetti, and make that in like a little pot. It was fun. Like, I think that really shaped us to be what we are. So it was scary at times, happy to be out of the situation in Nigeria, but scared, not being able to play because I didn't know anything about basketball. I was learning a whole new sport. Being with new people, learning their accent, like how they talk, because like they were too fast, and I would be like, what are you saying? But we had to like slow it down. So trying to learn all that, it was scary, interesting, mix of emotions.
Yeah, I understand. And one thing that sometimes people don't think this is important or this is relevant, but one pair of shoes is when you're speaking English with foreigners and abroad, and another pair of shoes is when you're moving, native English to country. And that can be extremely challenging because you're in a new place, new environment, new people, new language, new everything. So you need to adapt. And adaptation is a very important word, actually, in life generally, but especially in basketball.
Yeah, it is. It's different. Like even the roads, like like learn how to get from point A to point B. Like in America, you see that you really need a car. Like you need a car to like get around. In Nigeria, it's not really like that. You could use public transports, like buses, motorcycles. In America, you kind of need a car to get around, or you have to wait on other people to like get you. So yeah, it's different. It was American, and it was different.
Thinking about that experience in college, I'm sure that experience shaped you as a person and as a player. But tell me more about that.
I mean, it was hard. I'll say, like, getting to college, then I had some injuries. So like not being able to play that much at first, like just trying to learn and get in the gym with my coaches every time. It was kind of, I don't know, it was a learning experience, and I feel like it did mold me, like for when my time came, I was ready to like, you know, perform. I think I don't really regret the memories or like the challenges or like the journey. I think the journey is what makes it special. So it's been really cool. I'd say it's been really cool.
You mentioned something that is always extremely interesting to me. You mentioned injuries. And sometimes I think that there is a topic that is still taboo, especially in basketball, talking about mental health, because an injury can change a lot the mental state of a player. Yeah, you know that one day you're super good, you're doing great, you're on the court, and the day after something can happen, and this is a process you need to recover. But for the mental part, this can be extremely heavy.
Yeah.
So, how to deal with that?
I mean, me personally, I'm religious, so like the injury thing was a dark time, I would say, because like I it was like pretty hard. I feel like I was playing pretty good, especially my sophomore year, and then I tore my meniscus, and I was like, oh, I had to sit out for like 2 months, then doing the rehab, then you all by yourself in your room, like just overthinking, like, you know, like, damn, like, why did this happen? Like, why did that happen? Sometimes stop blaming God for this and that. But at the end of the day, and also, like, even when you get back, you have to find your touch back. You have to find, like, you have to get back your basketball shape. So it's not really as easy as it might look, you know. But at the end of the day, I think I was able to overcome it through, like, prayers. I'll talk to my brother. I'll talk to my mom. Like, they'll pray for me. I'll pray by myself. And I feel like I was able to find strength in that, and just like believing that it's gonna be okay at the end of the day. Like, I'll just try to put out the back of my head that, okay, I wasn't supposed to be here anyway, but I'm here, so there must be a reason. And I have faith, like, I'm gonna overcome it. Like, God didn't put me here for no reason. So like, that's the way I look at it.
And that's a good mindset. That's a very good, because no matter what's happening, you need to find this strength, because it's a process. It's a process. Just can happen. The most important thing is how do you decide to face problems.
Yeah.
So but this is an important topic, because I think that is the taboo. You know, people don't talk everything, especially in an era, in a moment where we are super connected because of social media and everything. I have the feeling that people are super disconnected and they're super alone, especially when something is happening, because it's difficult even for you guys to talk with your teammates, with the coach, because you have this fear.
Yeah, you just feel alienated in a way.
Exactly. But okay, it's part of the journey. It's part of the game. So this is one side, a bad side, but you learn how to handle that through a year.
Yeah, I mean, basketball, I feel basketball helps in life in general. Like, you know, like dealing with, even like the mental thing. I think outside of basketball, let's say basketball stops today, I think it will help. It helps you like have a stronger mindset. You know, like waking up early, going to work out. Like, that's not easy. Not a lot of people could do it. And when people are done with playing basketball, I think that could help mold their future lives. I mean, it's just about discipline, as I'd say.
Good sentence. Good words. Very good word. Tell me about France. After States, after the NCAA experience, you came to Europe. Your first destination was France. So another cultural shock. You go from Nigeria to the States, from the States to France, from France to Serbia. Okay, let's go step by step. How was the first being in Europe?
I mean, I feel like it was totally different, because like playing basketball in the States, then playing basketball in France. But I say personally, I'm more like I love using my like quickness, right? But then I got to France and I really couldn't do that because they call it travel. It's different from the States. Like, I could do that. I could like just rip by and just go, and they don't call anything.
Yeah.
But then I started having to like kind of relearn how to like play again, or try to like shape my game again, to fit the European standard, the European style. So it was also like a whole journey, and I had like good, I'll say vets on my team. I mean, I was a guy, Luka Rupnik, is pretty cool, really cool dude. He helped me a lot. Like every time I needed like advice, anytime I needed like anything, even off the court, he would always like try to give me advice, always try to tell me what to do, what not to do. And so I think it was cool having like that veteran experience for my first year coming to Europe, because it was kind of difficult. And even in France, they don't really speak English that much. Like they all about speaking French. So like trying to like, have someone that would try to speak English with you, and it was cool. He's from Slovenia too, so like it was fun, I'd say. It was cool.
Yeah, I can imagine that was a little bit challenging at the first because, as you said, the style is completely different. The way to play is completely different. It was a nice experience because you're developing as a player, right? When you're changing environment, you're changing teams. So I can imagine it was a pretty challenging but interesting experience.
Yeah, it was. It was very interesting. Like I was a lot of times like if I do something new and it's wrong, I'm like, but what? Like it's not like that, but they're trying to explain to me like, oh, you can't do that here. Like you can't do this here. You can't spin that way. You can't dribble the ball that way. Like it's gonna be called a travel, blah blah blah. And so even at first I was confused with the tipping the ball off the rim, like after a free throw. It was like just like all learning experiences. And it's been cool because that was my first year and this is my second year. So I think I'm getting better every year, and I'm just gonna keep going out by God's grace,
Yeah.
So,
Your friends, you came here in the best basketball country in Europe. Let me say this because I definitely sure, especially in this moment, Belgrade is the capital of basketball in Europe, and the quality you heard even before about the Serbian school, the Yugoslavian school of coaches. So how is it going on, this experience here?
I mean, it's pretty cool. I'd say. I mean, at first I didn't really know that much about Serbia, if I'm being honest. I mean, I knew about Jokic.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't really know about like Serbian basketball. Then when I was able to sign with FMP, my teammate from France I was telling you about, they're telling me a lot about like Serbia, how like it's a really good league. It's strong. It's powerful. They're coming here, and then playing against some of the competition. That oh yeah, it's totally different. Like the level of players, they're stronger. Depends on the team. Some teams are more athletic. Some teams are more like slow and tactical. So like every day, every game is a different challenge. It's compared to France, I feel like they were more just athletic, like straight athletes. But here you can find the athletes. Some teams are really athletic. Some teams are tactical. Some teams are a half-court team. Some teams are going in transition all the time. So it just depends. I think like here there's so many variety, and the level of play is really good. I would say real good.
I was thinking now about the very interesting data. So we have actually a lot of Nigerian players here in Serbia. We have you, we have Tima, we have Nuara.
Oh,
We have Izundu. We have a lot of Nigerian players. So once upon a time, Serbian players were the most popular. In a couple of years, man, Nigerian players will.
Probably, yeah. You gotta find a Nigerian everywhere. You want to see a good country, you gotta see Nigeria. Yeah, Nigerians are everywhere. We're everywhere.
This is just a little sign how talented you are as that nation, guys. That's interesting.
Yeah, that's true.
But do you know the Nigerian guys who are playing here?
I mean, I know Ibuka, Izundu, but I don't know I haven't had a chance to meet Chima and Jordan yet.
Okay. Okay. It was just an interesting, data. Okay, let's go back to Ahmed. So tell me how everything started with them, because I asked you about this experience, but I didn't ask you how everything started. So tell me about this.
I mean, obviously it's like my agent. My agent was able to get me with FMP. It was like, oh yeah, they're a good team. They give opportunities to people that like starting, like learning and stuff like that. And that was something I really needed. I needed to play a lot. I needed to be in a situation where I'm playing a lot, have the experience so that I could get better and grow as a player. And I was like, yeah, this is a great fit for me, you know, like as a younger player. I don't have that much experience. Coming here, getting on the court, playing against this high level profile players, that's the only way you could get better, like just being in game situations and, you know, doing it rather than just watching it on film is totally different. So like I feel like every day I'm still evolving, you know, like being in game situations makes me better. And it's just all a learning process, and things just gonna go up from here.
Especially from this season, I've noticed that they're giving more space to younger players because let's be honest, in European basketball, everybody wants trophies, so younger players don't have a lot of space. But it's actually great when a team is giving to younger players the chance to have more minutes, because at the end of the day, you need to have minutes on the court, guys, to develop. If you don't play, you can't. So that's great what FMP is doing, and you're playing in such an interesting and competitive league, because on one hand you have EuroLeague teams, you have BTA, Eurocup teams, BCL teams, so it's great for you even to challenge yourself.
Yeah, I think that's why it's perfect. It's like playing against like basically the highest competition in Europe. Like you get to see that on a nightly basis. Like you're playing good competition, and we're pretty young, so
yeah,
a lot of us are really athletic and fast. Like we run, jump, like we don't get as tired as like maybe the older guys, I would say. So like we're all there, we have energy. Like I think we're probably one of the fastest teams in the league, probably. So it's pretty cool.
And tell me about your life here. I know that this environment is a little bit different for you, and you're always on the court, always practicing and preparing for your games. But how do you like your life here? How do you like Belgrade?
It's pretty fun. I mean, it's cool. I'm more like a laid-back guy, yo. So like on a normal day, like go to practice, come back, take a nap, go back, sleep, eat, repeat. I mean, I started planting tomatoes for fun, and just for fun. Once in a while, I'll probably go bowling with one of my teammates, you know. But that's pretty much it. Just practice, nap, you know, eat, cook.
Okay.
Watch the tomatoes grow, and yeah, pretty much it.
So you're basically more a home person. You're not spending a lot of time, but I imagine you visited a little bit the city.
I mean, I've gone to the mall.
Oh my God, come on, man. You have a lot of great, it's great, but you have a lot of great places here.
Oh, I mean.
Beautiful. I was 100% sure that we were going to say, I'm going to the mall. I was sure.
Yeah, I mean, the mall is, I mean, when I went to the mall, it was massive. It looked pretty good.
It's cool over there. You have the waterfront, you can like walk and...
Yeah, I went to the waterfront, like the big tower building. I don't know what it's called, but like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Like, I mean, it was beautiful. Personally, I think it was pretty good.
Am I allowed to give you an advice?
Yeah.
You should visit the fortress. Trust me, Calamagna, one of the best dates. Yeah, it's super cool.
Okay.
To see something different, you know, like, this is my advice.
Is that the place where it has like a tank or something?
Yeah.
My physio was talking about that literally 2 days ago.
You need to go.
He was telling me to go into like a tank and see if I would fit in it.
One day, another player, maybe another Nigerian player will come here. You need to give him advice. You need to be a pro Belgrade. You need to know everything. You can say on the mall. Come on.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
It's a very good place to visit. So this is my advice. You should try even that part of the city, man. You know, it has a lot of great restaurants. It's very nice. So you should visit that.
Okay.
You should enjoy more your life here. Visit a little bit.
Yeah, I'll try. I mean, still got like 7 months-ish, 7 or 8 months. Yeah.
You'll have time. You will.
Yeah.
Time. John, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. I wish you a great and successful season.
Thanks.
And to wrap up, would you like to send a message to the audience? You have this camera here. A short message to the audience and to the fans.
Thank you for watching today. Come to our games, FMP, Belgrade. We're gonna keep winning more games. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.